Hey, what's up, guys? So, a company called Haylou or Hello reached out to me and they wanted me to review their truly wireless earbuds. And of course, I obliged because I love doing those. So, just want to make it clear that this is not a paid promotion. I'm not being paid any money by Haylou. So, I have the liberty of saying everything that I love about these truly wireless earbuds, and everything that I don't like about them as well. First, let's go over the specs. So these truly wireless earbuds rock Bluetooth version 5. They come with IPX7 waterproofing, so if you're in the rain or if you're sweating, it doesn't have any effect on it. Your earbuds going to be a-okay. Now these also support codecs like AAC and aptX. On a full charge, they'll give you a continuous playback time of 6 hours, and coupled with the charging case, you get a total of 30 hours of playback. Now the charging case has a capacity of 600 milliamp hours. Apart from the fact that they give you a USB-C charging cable in the box and different size ear tips, it also has wireless charging, so you can just place it on any cheap wireless charger if it's lying around in your house if you don't want to use a cable, and it's going to charge it just fine. Now the earbuds themselves, they've got a ear hook design, so once you place them in your ear, you can place the ear hooks around your ear so they stay secure and fit in your ear. So this is ideal for individuals who want to use a pair of earbuds in the gym or while running or jogging, and they want to make sure that the earbuds don't fall off, because let's face it, we've all had that happen to us. So these really stay secure in your ears. Now the surface of the earbuds, both of them have touch sensitive areas with which you can tap to play, pause music, answer end calls, skip track, go to the previous track, and even summon your voice assistant, whether it's Google or Siri, depending on your device. Now these earbuds also have a autoplay and pause as soon as you put the earbuds out of your ears or put them back on. So they've got a proximity sensor built in, so this is really handy if you're watching a movie and someone is talking to you. So instead of pausing instinctively when you take off the earbuds, it's going to pause whatever you're watching or listening to. So that's a nice feature. Now this also comes with a dedicated app, which is optional. Obviously you can download. I haven't done that because I want to test out very basics, but with this app, what extra things you get is that you can tweak the sound to your liking, you can customize the controls, and you get a pop-up animation each time you open the case to have it automatically paired with your phone, which only works on Android. Now the reason I haven't downloaded this is because I'm not looking to get any of those, because right out of the box, whatever features it offers is just a-okay. I don't want a separate animation, and I want to test out the sound as it is without any sort of tweaking. And that is what I'm going to get into next, which is the review of the sound. Now, I don't just say good sound or bad sound. I always go deeper and say any sound that you hear, whether you're watching movies or listen to music, it's broadly made up of 3 frequencies: the highs, the mids, and the lows. Highs, where the really sharp sounding instruments are; mids, where the vocals are, making up for the body of the music; and the lows, which is the bass. So starting off with the highs, the T17s have, I would say, relatively good quality highs. They are very audible. They are sharp. There is no over processing where it sounds tinny or unpleasant to the ears. However, I feel that they could have been a bit more rich. They could have been a bit more detailed, and it could have sounded a bit more fuller. So a good thing is that it doesn't eat up into the mids and the lows, or doesn't get eaten up by the mids and the lows, so it maintains its separate track. But I feel that it could have been a bit more rich. Now coming to the mids, where the vocals are. Now vocals sound good, but again, even though the vocals sound good and they are clearly audible, I feel like the vocals could have been a bit more prevalent. They could have been a bit more upfront, and they could have used a bit more detail. Now this is, again, let me just say, I'm being very, very harsh because I want to find out any and everything that is not okay with this, that in my opinion. So your opinion might differ, but this is what I felt. Now, as for the low end or the bass is there. But if you're a bass head looking for really deep, rumbling bass, you're not going to get that. You're going to get a sufficient amount of bass with which you might be happy, It's got the thump, but that deep, the sub lows that certain earbuds produce that really give you that rumbling feeling in your ears, that is not there. So, and I know this because I have so many earbuds lying around which produce those sort of lows. So, for a bass head, not really the ideal match, but it's not bad. So, overall, the sound is kind of like a flat sound signature, which is not bad. I mean, for everyday listening, whether it's music, whatever genre you throw at it, or watching movies, it's fine. And this is me being really harsh because I want to find out what they could have done better. So overall, the sound is not bad by any means, but the one thing that I wish they would have improved on is the volume. Now I listen to this at max volume, and I always wanted this to be or go just one or two steps louder. So it's always good to have excess volume which you can lower, but you can't do it the other way around. So yes, the volume, I wish it was a bit louder. Okay, now a few other things that when I was testing the call quality, now it's got microphones on each of the earbuds, and it's got DSP and CVC. So basically it cuts out ambient noise, and the algorithms try to give preference to your voice. And for the most part, I would say that in all my the calls I've made using these earbuds, my voice sounded pretty clear on the other end. So whatever it's doing, it's working, and call quality was fine. And I think this is also a good companion if you want to use this during your online Google Meet or Zoom calls. This is not bad. Now coming down to the factor of comfort. Now honestly, as you can see, I wear earbuds or earphones like this. I don't really prefer the ear hook design because I find that uncomfortable. Now this is really subjective. You might not find it. You might be actually looking for this exact design. For me, I prefer these simple designs because I have really small ears, and if it's a design which is too quirky or something like a ear hook, it gets painful for me. Now this didn't get excessively painful, but I would always, revert back to these earbuds because I just find them so much more comfortable. Now, one more thing is that even though the charging case is wireless charging compatible, and it's a nice quality charging case, but it's huge. I mean, let me just see if this can focus. So look at the size of this charging case. It's really big, and it really bulges out when you put it inside your pocket. Not the most comfortable thing to carry around. So just for comparison, I have my my go-to pair of earbuds, truly wireless earbuds that I carry. So let me just show you the comparison in size. So check that out. Check out the difference in size. So yeah, it's huge. Now that is one drawback because it's not really the most comfortable thing to keep in your pocket and walk around or go for a jog. So I mean, they have ear hook designs which is meant for you to, say if you're going for a jog, you're obviously not going to leave the charging case back. I mean, at least I wouldn't. I always want to keep it inside once I'm done using it. So if I'm carrying this in my pocket, this is quite big. So that's one thing. I think they can make it smaller, but I'm guessing it's because how the earbuds with the ear hooks are placed inside the charging case, how they rest inside. That is why it had to be big. Now, one more thing that I wish they improved is the pairing process, the initial pairing process. When you're first pairing it with your phone, you have to give the manual a good read because now the good thing first is that these earbuds can be used individually. You don't need to use them together all the time. You can use either left one or the right one. Now that is great. But when you want to use it together and the first time you're pairing it, so you open the box, you take out the earbuds, you pair it to one of the earbuds, and then it'll ask you to pair it with the other one. It'll prompt you. And when you do that, then it's paired. And so from next time, each time you open the case, it's going to automatically pair. Now, I wasn't this lucky, and the process for me wasn't this smooth because when I took it out, I read the manual and I was doing this where it was always pairing with just one of them, or it was individually pairing with the left or the right. and I was never getting stereo sound. So I had to reset it, and that was sort of a hassle. So I wish it was easy like other companies where you just open the case and the name pops up once your Bluetooth is on and you tap it and it's paired and that's it. So that is one improvement they could definitely make. So guys, that was my review of the Haylou T17 truly wireless earbuds. Yes, I would recommend it to anybody who is looking to get a pair of truly wireless earbuds that have the latest features, and it's ideal for ones who go to the gym and do a lot of working out where there's a lot of movement so it doesn't fall out of your ear. For them, this is an ideal companion. And please don't get the impression that the sound is bad. The sound is pretty decent, but yeah, it does have room for improvement if you're really finicky about the type of sound that you want. But for any general listener who wants the latest features and who works out and wants this kind of design, this is ideal. So guys, that's been my review of the Haylou T17. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please be so kind as to smash that like button and subscribe to PureCast9, this channel, if you haven't already, so that you don't miss another video. And yeah, share it with your friends and family. And as always, I'll catch you guys very soon in the next one. Cheers.